There is God. There is a God that talks to people, and he has his own desires. Yes. So if you want to prophesy accurately 100% of the time, and you be correct all the time about the future, you need to ask God what he wants to do. And if you want to change the prophecy, you will need to persuade him to change what he wants to do. By the time you finish persuading him, he's going to tell you that, okay, I've changed my mind. That's when the prophecy will change. So I've observed that there are different levels of prophecy. There are three highest levels of prophecy. Number one, you speak to an angel. An angel can be so good at prophecy, at prophesying, that he will tell you the future and to be correct. But if God still say that, no, this is not what I'm going to do. If God changed his mind, that angel prophecy will not come to pass. Yes. Number two, you can sharpen your mind and your psychic skills to a level whereby you are almost better than an angel in prophesying. But the highest you can achieve is 83%. That's just it. The highest level of prophecy is when you ask God, what do you want to do? You just ask him, what do you want to do? He's going to tell you by himself, this is what I want to do on earth. This is what I want to do. It might be against logic, but that's what he wants to do, and that's what will happen. So I finally discovered that the hardest levels of prophecy, the hardest things that people cannot do with prophecy is because they did not ask God. Is that they sharpen their mind, or they talk to an angel. But you cannot get to the level whereby you are talking to God without sharpening your mind. So don't think that, hey, oh, so since all these days, Victor, the Lord just sharpened his mind and is talking to angels. Because really, before, I didn't really talk to God, but it was correct most of the time. But recently, I started a new training, and I was just basically talking to God, and everything was correct. Everything is just correct. Everything is just correct. And the funniest part is I can check with my vision, my psychic vision, and it will be different. But the psychic vision will not happen. It's the one that God said is going to do that will happen. Football teams, the one that God said is going to happen is what will happen. Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, those two are going to win. That's all. You just told me that. It happened exactly as he said yesterday. But I checked with my psychic vision, it was something different. So had it been I focused on the psychic vision, I would have lost. But I just listened to what God said. So now I now discover that, oh, there are different levels to this thing, different levels of research. So if you talk to God, you'll be correct all the time. If you pray to God, you can change his mind, then you can change the future. Because I had the idea before that you cannot change the future. I was very, very confident that you can't change the future. I'm telling you, you cannot. But now I've come to the realization that no, you can change the future if you persuade God and he changes his mind. It's going to change. You cannot change the future by praying that the future should change. No. You can change the future by talking to God and persuading him. He's going to tell you by himself. I've changed my mind. Okay. It's going to happen. Now, instant, it will happen. But it seems like you cannot get to these levels unless if you practice that middle of developing your mind and talking to angels. We are developing every day. The way I prophesy in 2020 is different from the way I prophesy in 2021, different from the way I prophesy in 2022, different from the way I prophesy in 2023, 2024. And now I've even gotten new systems again and new realization. You grow every day. So this is how you can prophesy accurately. Those people that seem unable to miss a prophecy, they were actually talking to God. Yes. No wonder those preachers will say they can't see the future. That's God are just telling them the future. They are not the ones seeing it by themselves. It's God that told them. So yes, if God tells you any prophecy to happen, it should happen. So if a person gives a prophecy and it doesn't come to pass, they are using psychic vision, which is not bad. You still need to pass that level to get to the level of talking to God, right? But if God gives you any prophecy to happen, So if someone give a prophecy and it doesn't happen, they were using their mind or they spoke to an angel, which is not bad. Those two things are accurate. Because if I want to prophesy to a human being, I'm not going to ask God about the person. I'll just use my mind. I'll talk to an angel. That's all. It's only for things that are really, really advanced level. I can just ask God, because normally you wouldn't even want to disturb God about simple matters, negligent matters. He will answer you, but let's say you're on TikTok live. Do you want to ask God about this person? No, you should not do that. Just use your mind or talk to an angel. I think this is it now. This is what people need to understand. So if you want to learn more about it, click the link below to join the Prophetic School. And you can get the books. The books will help you. This is why we keep on bringing people to the Prophetic School. You need to stay there so that you can learn new things all the time. Because I'm always coming up with new stuff, new researches and inventions and discoveries. A time is coming that all the prophecies will happen. Everything, 1,000 over 1,000 prophecies will happen. And you will give them an exact date that it will happen. Because God told you. God will tell you, for example, you tell them 19th of December, this person is going to die. And that day, the person will die. Because God said that. Yes. That's the level we are getting to. The level in prophecy. Oh, on 15th of February, she's going to get the job. And she will get a job on that day. Because God said it. It can't change. So this is the level we are getting to. So keep on following. We'll get to that level very soon. I'm very certain. Make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and share this video to other people. Let's learn together. Peace.